My Suburban's having an issue where after I drive it for a little bit and then I park it, when I come back to it, it's doing a hard start or a long start. So it cranks for quite a while before it finally starts. Today, I'm gonna try and fix that by replacing the distributor, the injectors, and the fuel pressure regulator. In order to get to everything I need to replace, there are several things that need to come off. I took off the air filter, the intake hose, and the serpentine belt. Next, I set the engine to top dead center by rotating the crankshaft pulley until the line on it matched up with the mark to indicate top dead center. I did that to make sure that I wouldn't mess up the timing when I replaced the distributor. Next, I moved the AC condenser out of the way without disconnecting anything. And then I disconnected the remaining electrical connections, hoses, and different things connected to the sides and back of the intake manifold. Just take your time and make sure everything gets disconnected. I removed the 8 bolts holding down the intake manifold, and then I took it out, exposing the parts that I would need to replace. When I removed the intake manifold, the gasket got damaged and had to be replaced as well. When I took off the distributor cap, I saw that the distributor was loose and damaged, so I'm super glad I replaced it. Finally, I fully removed the distributor as well as the fuel rail and all the injectors. Removing the clip for the injectors wasn't that hard, but it isn't uncommon to accidentally break the plastic on the rail if you're not careful. I just used a little flathead screwdriver as well as a clip removal tool, and I was super careful and I didn't end up breaking any of them. Another thing to watch out for is when you pull the old injector out, make sure that the old O-ring comes out as well, and if not, you might have to get it out of the rail. I compared the old injectors to the new ones and went ahead and installed all 8. This part was a little tedious, but with a little patience, I got it done. Next, I installed the fuel pressure regulator, which again, just make sure you get the old O-ring and the old parts out. Then I installed the new distributor, which has to be done a specific way, but I'll leave a link to a video that's super helpful in the description. Finally, I put everything back together. Once it was done, it was time to test it out and see if I was still having trouble with the hard start. The first start was a little rough, but I've been driving it around for a week now and it's running way better and I don't have any hard starts anymore. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.